Yo, what is up, everybody? My name is Jerome, and I hope you all are having a wonderful day. Welcome to the channel. Thank you so much for stopping by. First things first, I just want to say shout out to TCG Custom Ink. Look at this mat. Hold on, let me look at this beautiful mat. It's a two-player mat, by the way. I don't have it completely folded out, but my God, is it beautiful. I mean, you got the carrot, you got the red, you got blue. Oh my God, I saw this and I was like, yeah, I gotta pick this mat up. I mean, it's phenomenal. I absolutely love it. So yeah, shout out to them. If you like mats, cloth mats as much as me, you definitely need to check out their product. Visit them on Facebook. That's where I pretty much found them. My boy at Locals hooked me up with it, so I was just like, yeah, I have to look out for some mats. And they had this with the with, I think it was like a Golden Lord mat. There was also an Exo Sister mat, and then there was like the Tearlament mat. All of them look very nice, and yeah, I would say check them out if you're interested in that. And let's go ahead and talk about the topic, which is me going undefeated at a tournament yesterday. I was playing the best deck in the format. Actually, it's the best deck in the history of Yu-Gi-Oh, which is Virtual Worlds. For some reason, everybody watches my Virtual World videos, and I can see why. I mean, it's a really fun deck and it's awesome, and a lot of people like the different builds, stuff like that. So I wanted to revisit it, replay it, because I had another build in mind, and yeah, and I absolutely loved it. First things first, this is a 50 card deck. I'm staying true to it. I'm playing 50 cards from here on out, unless the deck requires less cards because it doesn't work with 50 or anything like that. But if it can play 50, I'm playing 50 cards. I'm staying true to it. If you don't believe me that 50 is the way to go, maybe you'll believe a pro. Go watch Patrick Hoban's last video about his Tearlament deck that he took to the YCS, and he said something similar. He said that today it's about playing around 50 cards because it's just too many cards that are good to not play anymore. So you have to be playing like 50. I'm telling you, start playing 50. It's gonna work. Anyways, let's go into the video. So I played, obviously, the 3 Lulus. If you don't play 3, you're bad. The 3 GGs. If you don't play 3, you're bad. 2 Laulaus and 2 Lilies. Play 2 Laulaus and 2 Lilies. I keep seeing everyone play 3 of these. Stop it. These cards are bricks. You don't need 3 Laulaus or 3 Lilies. Like, I only do maybe 1 of each every duel. If I do 2, then we're grinding it out. But other than that, I only do 1. Stop doing 3. It is a brick. I'm telling you. Please stop it. 2 Ninian. Only do 2. You can do 1. I did 1 in the past and it works perfectly fine. So do 2 if you want. Next up is, if these cards can settle down over here. Next up, I did a new addition. So I did a small P.U.N.K engine. I was thinking with the new Synchro monster, it works perfectly with this deck, and I'll explain the combo later. But just 1 Xiamen, 1 Foxatoon, 1 Deer Note. In the future, I'm gonna probably test out the Ogre Dance, because there is no darks in this deck, so that's why I didn't go that route, because you should summon out the Chaotic Ruler, but I didn't want to take any chances, so I just did just these 3, which worked out phenomenally. The hand traps, I did the Gamma package. I was thinking about not playing these just because you know, of the brick potential and stuff like that, but I actually got lucky. It never bricked because I play 50 cards, but it worked out good. I think I only got game off 1 time. You know, that's the only time I needed it. 2 Ash. Yeah, 2. I don't play 3. I think playing 3 in this deck is too cloggy because you're going to be discarding a lot of cards from your hand to get all your effects off. And sometimes having 2 Ash in your hand is terrible. So even sometimes having the 1 Ash in your hand is kind of bad. So I cut it down to 3 and it worked out good. I would probably recommend just playing 2 to fill it out. If you need to, like a 3rd one, add the 3rd one, it doesn't matter. And like I said, the most slept on hand trap right now, Droll and Lockbird. I told you in the last video that I'm going to start playing 2 or 3Ds in the main deck, and I'm not joking. From here on out, I think I'm going to always play 2 Drolls if I'm playing a deck that uses hand traps. This card shuts down so many decks. I played this and I used it on Sky Strikers. He couldn't do anything for the rest of his turn. I used it against Tier Limit. He couldn't add any more for the rest of his turn. He was playing the branded version too. So he sent his tragedy to the graveyard and he was like, well, I can't even use tragedy's effect. I'm telling you, this card is stupid strong. Start using it, please. Next, Fairy Tale Snow. You have to play this. I keep seeing so many Virtual World players not main decking Fairy Tale Snow. This card is absolutely broken in this deck. If you're not playing it, you're doing it wrong. Please put Snow in your Virtual World decks. I'm telling you, please just do it. And then I did the Scythe. Why? It's because I'm sick and tired of getting Scythe locked, so I'm Scythe locking other people. I don't care. I'm tired of this card. It's banned. I mean, it's not banned, but it should be banned. Both of these cards should be banned. And if they should be banned, that means you should be using them. It's free wins. Next, I did the Adventurer package. If you don't have the Adventurer package yet, you should probably get it. These cards are kind of getting cheap right now. I mean, holy crap. I mean, even the ultis are kind of cheap. Obviously, I only did 2, and I did 1 Griffin Rider. I think you don't need to do 3 of any of the Adventurer cards because, like I said, you're going to be drawing, you're going to be ditching a lot of cards to the graveyard, and you run Beatrice, so you always have a way of getting to your Adventurer stuff. Really easy. Spells, I did 3 E-Tellies, very important. Last time I did 2, but this time I'm playing 50 cards and I'm also playing the punks, so I need to see these in my opening hand. I don't really need to see them, but I would love to see them in my opening hand. It gets everything going. Next up is the 3 Dark Rulers, just in case if I lose a die roll, because I'm sick and tired of losing die rolls. I don't know what it is, but I have bad luck with die rolls, so I'm sick and tired of losing them. So hopefully I start with this in my opening hand, which it never happens. Next is the 2 Rights. Like I said, I'm only playing 2 of the package, and then the 1 Fateful, and then obviously the 1 Draco back. Next up, the 1 Call By. A lot of people think this should be banned. I think it's fine. Foolish Burial, and then a Foolish Burial with Goods. I was debating on not playing this. I was debating on putting something else in, but I just said screw it. I think if anything should be cut, maybe this. I know that this is a starter, but at the same time, it's kind of sometimes not relevant because you typically can always get the Queen Long in the graveyard in other ways. So I don't know. I'm keeping it in for now until I find something better. The 3 Quailins, if you're not playing 3Ds, I don't know what you're doing. And then 3 Queen Longs. I think you could probably play 2 of these and you'll be fine. I've always only seen myself going for 2 of these every single time I play Virtual World, but I put 3 in here because, again, I increased my deck count, so I said screw it. I guess I want to see these more often now. And then the traps, you obviously are going to be running these 2 and the 1 of. That's always going to be. I don't think anyone's ever going to really do anything crazy outside of that. Next up is the extra deck. I changed a lot in here because, you know, I'm playing the punk cards. So here we go. I did 1 Christian Hockey Facts. Like I said, I'll show the combo later. The Shooting Riser Dragon, the Stardust Charge Warrior, the Punk Jam Dragon Drive, the new one that came out. Shin Shin, obviously. Final Sigma. Play this card. Damn it. This card wins you games like easily. Play it. I see some people not doing it. I don't know why. Cypher Omega. Baron de Floor. Expensive. If you don't have one, I don't know what to tell you. And then Supreme Sovereign. This is cuttable, but I keep it in because you can easily make this on your opponent's turn, and it's a big problem card. And then I did this package. I never went into it. I just put it in here just in case. I don't know. You'll probably cut these if you're doing this build. And then I did the Utopia Beyond, the M7, which was busted. I'm going to tell you why later. Beatrice, and then the 1 Zeus. So the reason why, in my opinion, M7 is busted is because a lot of the times Griffin Rider will just be dead. It'll go to the graveyard because people are going to sit there and imperm it and then crash it or whatever and get it off the field. It happened to me. I just summoned M7 the next turn and I said bounce it back to my hand, special summon it. There we go. You can recycle your Griffin, so it's pretty clutch, not gonna lie. All right, so sorry, Sorry about that. I forgot the side deck. Side deck, you can probably change some cards up. I just put this out at I put it together at the last minute before going. So I did 2 Lava Golems, 2 DD Crows, and then I did Back Row Hate, Harpies, and then the 3 Cosmic Cyclones. I think this is the way of doing it now, just because you kind of don't want to destroy Back Row anymore. You kind of want to banish it, especially with these tournament cards, because I think if they get destroyed, if they get sent to the graveyard because of card effects, they get effects. So that's why I do the Cosmic Cyclones instead now. The 1 red reboot, 2 Trap Tricks. I'm doing the same package like I did in my Tri-Brigade Sprite deck, where I did 2 Trap Tricks and then the 2 Appointers and the 2 D Barriers. Works phenomenally. Thankfully, I didn't have the side Ds in because I didn't lose a single game, not even a single duel. I literally went undefeated, and in every one of the matches, I went undefeated, like 2-0 everything. So I'm telling you, this deck is stupid. It is so strong. So the combo that I was mentioning earlier, you E-Telly, obviously, and you get out your Xiamen. You do Xiamen's effect. You get the Foxy Tune. You do the Foxy Tune effect. You get the Deer Note, right? So then you're gonna have these on the field. Cool. You're gonna pretty much synchro. You're gonna summon out the new synchro monster, the Jam Dragon. You're gonna activate the effect. All right. And what it does is you pay 600. You can either special summon a level 3 Psychic Tuner. No, level 3 Psychic monster from your deck, right? You can either special summon it or add it to your hand. You're gonna get your Lulu. You're gonna add the Lulu right to your hand, right? And then Deer Note. Well, sorry, Deer Note should have been chain 2. So Deer Note would special summon back your Xiamen, right? So yeah, chain 1, chain 2. So you get your Xiamen back, right? And then you link, boom. You get your Hulk out. Hulk's effect. You special summon from the deck. Lulu. Weird, right? But it doesn't matter because you got Lulu in hand. So you activate Lulu. You target Lulu. You do your combos. It's awesome. Cool. You basically can, from there, you can just do so much. You can do the Beatrice. You can dump things. You can do the Scythe Block if you want. If you can set up all that. I'm telling you, it's like endless possibilities when you do this build. On top of that, your opponent's turn, you banish that guy. You don't need him anymore. You summon this out. You use his effect. You go ahead and you dump out any monster that you need. So then you can synchro. You can dump your Fairy Tale Snow. It loses its stars, but it's fine because it's going to be what? Like at 3 or something? You can synchro on their turn. Make Shinshin. Make Sovereign. Make Omega. Like, make anything that's useful against whatever you're playing against. I'm telling you, it's broken. I absolutely love this deck. Super fun. Try it out. If you have these cards, build the deck, try it out, and you will love it. I'm telling you. Thank you so much for stopping by and watching the video. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, remember to like and subscribe. It doesn't only help me, it helps out a lot of people out there that also are in need of some new ideas or some help with their deck builds and stuff like that. And with that being said, I hope you all have a wonderful day, and I'll see you all in the next one. Peace.